Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Venus, the planet of love, affection, balance, the one that brings the joy in life, is now going in its own house of Taurus, therefore bringing security to mankind, therefore bringing stability for humans. And when Venus is in Taurus, you must understand that the values becomes more important than money. This is the time when you take decisions that are safe, well planned, but still targeted towards bringing equilibrium in your life. This is the time when you think about finding the right balance in work and your personal life. Finding the right amount of or right proportion of emotions that will bring balance in your family life. This is the time when you can think about securing the life of your family members. Shukra in Taurus is actually a balancing act of the cosmos, where once the desire is popped in your head, it gives you the resource to fulfill that desire. Now, what desire you are trying to fulfill matters the most. On 27th of June, Mars will enter the sign of Aries. And remember, Rahu is in Bharani Nakshatra, the nakshatra of Shukra. So Venus transit in Taurus will also impact Rahu and satisfy Rahu's energy needs. But the presence of Mars can trigger a new seed of thought, a new desire, a new wish. And because Mars and Rahu will find Venus second from itself, the resources are available. But wait, are you going to deplete the resources too fast, too soon? Is this an imagination? Are you too comfortable with the resource? You have to think practically. And when you take the call on a very practical manner, with a bit of creativity, with the feeling of inclusiveness, you will see that the environment will become more and more positive. This Venus transit brings peace, love, harmony, and equilibrium for all of us. Let's understand for each ascendant what this Venus has to offer. But before that, please subscribe to my channel, hit that bell icon so that you get notified. Also comment on my comment section. That increases the engagement of the channel and that allows more and more people to watch, because that's how the algorithm of the platform works. For consultations, you can drop me an email. Let's begin. Venus transit in the sign of Taurus for each ascendant. Aries ascendant. For you, Venus will move in your second house, therefore giving you a lot of security. It improves the condition in your family. It improves your relations. It leads you to some really good lifestyle. Gives you confidence on your financial front, and also it will allow you to think in a very different way, and your material expectations will be fulfilled because of this Venus transit. Your expression will become more sweeter, your body language will radiate more positive vibrations, and therefore all you have to do is smile, be more happy, radiate more positive vibration, and you will see that people around you will love your presence. Rahu is in Bharani Nakshatra, which is a Venusian Nakshatra on your ascendant. So this Venus transit will indirectly impact Rahu in a great way, and your mind will try to find new ways of innovation. This is a transit of innovation. This is the secured space where you are getting all the necessary resources so that you can be what you always wanted to be. Following your passion, starting a new career, learning something new. This is the theme of Venus transit for Aries ascendant. From 27th of June, you cannot ignore that Mars will enter Aries, forming Angarak Yoga on your ascendant. And if you're an Aries moon sign, this will be on your mind. Be watchful of your thoughts, especially in the month of July. Once you are aware of the surroundings and you take positive decision and you speak and eat positively, this transit will actually secure your future. Decisions taken in this transit, if they are well thought, will prove itself to be the right decision. Just don't be in a hurry. Jealousy should be kept away from your life. Overall, it's a very positive time for you, especially for people having bad relations, a bad marriage, or some financial crunch. This is a sigh of relief. Taurus Ascendant. Venus moves in your first house, therefore, it brings relief, positivity, recovery on all areas of life. Remember that this is your Ascendant Lord, but also your sixth Lord. Once you assume the position, once you understand your responsibility towards people around you, especially your relations, you will be able to find yourself in a safe space. Expense may be on the rise. Rahu in the 12th house can make you remember past life, but this is the time to be comfortable with yourself. This is the time when you can get out of the negative energy, the grip of the negative energy, or some past memories. From 27th, Mars will move in the sign of Aries, which is your 12th house. Therefore, the insecurity may come in. But Mercury and Sun in the second house ensures that a smart play is going to pull you out from negativity. You are going to get confidence. So in spite of negative situation that might come in front of you because of your own horoscope, the transit assures that if you're following discipline, if you're following the rule of law, things will be ultimately in your favor. This is the time when you can turn the tide in your favor. Help, support, serve the society, people around you, and be as benevolent as possible. Secure your own future by paying off the debt, or at least taking initiatives that will soon pay off your debt. Spend on yourself, your lifestyle, your food, your interests, so that you gain more and more confidence. Sometimes a bit of expense is necessary, a calculated one. Don't think too much on the negative side. Don't think about what you cannot do. Think what you can do, and you will see that not only in your career, in your business, but even if you are a housewife and a student, you will only feel happy with yourself. And that is what was needed for Taurus Ascendant. You may have doubts on your action or about the future, but if you're confident about who you are and what you think, and if you can justify your action in a dharmic way, in the right way, I think this Venus transit will act a huge blessing for you. Chant Shri Suktam and Mahalakshmi Mantra and bring Shri Yantra at home. Serve the poor, and you will see that the blessings of Venus will improve the materialistic quotient of your life. Your lifestyle will improve, so will your health. Gemini Ascendant. Venus will move in your 12th house. Now 12th house is the house of Bhava from the Kalpurush, where Venus gets exalted. So when Venus moves in the 12th house, natural implication of this Venus transit will be that it will behave as if it is exalted because of the security you have. This means that you have found the solution to fill the gaps in your life, to address the loopholes. And this means that you are getting solution every single day. Your life becomes better with every passing day. Sun on your first house brings light and joy, and whereas Mars from 27 June reaching your 11th house means you will fight for yourself, fight for your right, and you will be able to figure out what you really need. And if you come out of the Maya and illusion, you will get to know, and you will achieve, you will accomplish tasks. And that is very important for Gemini, especially if you are a Gemini moon, because you were under Ashtam Dhaya of Shani from past 2.5 years. This is a period of self-recognition. This is also the period when you have to come in terms with your past. You can handshake with the problems in the past and come to a common path, a common point. People who are into export and import, who wants to travel to foreign country, who are associated with healing, medicine, pharmaceuticals, will see great improvement in their career. Students will see some distractions, so students should be aware of their duties, their responsibilities. Your earning will save you from a long loss, from a problem that might come in the far future. So whatever you do it with a lot of thought, do it with a lot of groundedness. Trips and leisure trips can happen in this time, even business trips can happen in this time. So be careful about your expenses. The best way to handle this transit is to securing your expenses and controlling and curbing your desire to spend. Invest more, save more, and you will see that you will be happier than ever. Cancer Ascendant. Venus moves in your 11th house. 11th Lord in 11th house means a sigh of relief. A time when your expectations will be fulfilled, your desire will be met. Well, Venus is planet of love, affection, desire, maya, luxury, and all that will come now at your doorstep. This is the time to welcome the wealth. So if you are getting any career opportunity, don't just quit that. Don't just let it go away, because that can be the one that will give you bright future. It may not give now, but maybe in the future it will help you to go there. If you get any business opportunity, or if you want to transform your business, this is the right time. If you want to do Vastu remedies in your home or renovate your home, this is the right time. The suggestion of your mother or mother-in-law or mother-like figure in your life is very important in this time. People who are looking for childbirth but were facing problems will also see something positive in this time. But remember one thing, hope of getting more income can make you take decisions that is more influenced by Rahu and then Mars, which means you take more challenges in your life because you think it will fetch you more money. That's not how you should proceed. Rather, you should be comfortable with your career, and then whatever challenge comes, you should take it head on. Not that you will take the burden of the challenge, thinking it will give you money. For businessmen, this is the time of great productivity. The areas that were stuck will now become more and more positive. The money stuck in the market might come back. People who are involved in a bad marriage will see great relief. This is the time to revive your relations. You may meet your past friend, close friend that you haven't spoken from a very long time, and you will have a good time. This is the time to expand your network. This is the time to bring more and more people in your circle. Sorry, introverts, this transit will also make you meet a lot of people. And this transit also will make you meet yourself, because this is 11th house, the house of gain. And when Venus goes there, you stand to gain love, affection, happiness, and peace of mind. Leo Ascendant. Venus transits your 10th house. 10th house transit of Venus means you will take initiatives towards your career. Your reputation will increase. Maybe a prize, an award that will make you popular. This will be very helpful for people involved in media, social media influencing, journalism, acting, advertisement, digital marketing, UI, UX designing, somebody who is involved into interior designing, fashion designing, anything of this sort can make you more and more popular. People who are interested in writing should pursue their career in writing at this time. Venus transit in the 10th house stabilizes your career. Even if you don't have any career right now, it will improve your reputation in your family and society. People will recognize your efforts, and therefore you should do something creative in this time. If you have no career, learn something. If you have career, make it more creative. And if you want to switch, this is the right time because you will get a comfortable switch. From 27th, Mars will also enter Rahu in the 9th house. This can be a drawback, a problem, only because you may lose the path of dharma. Combine Mars, Rahu and Venus and this creates desire, the lust, that can make you comfortable with the negative. So don't be comfortable with the negative. Rather, figure out what's right and wrong. Your Lagna Lord, Surya, is in the sign of Gemini. And while Surya will be in the Gemini zodiac sign, it gives you the power to gain. But what are you gaining? What are you desiring? You should be watchful of that. Because whatever you desire, you will get. But then do you really want to take that? Will that be helpful? Is the question that you have to ask to yourself. This is a transit that will influence the work-life balance and will make the work-life balance come to a proper equilibrium. So to do that, the one who is more inclined towards working or who are workaholics might not like this transit. Take a leisure break. Go for a vacation. See if you can give time to yourself and your family. Because Venus, even though it's the lord of karma, really talks more about politeness, more about softness, more about beauty, more about family, more about love and relationships. Which also reminds me that you might also get a role that you love. So follow your passion, make your passion your career. This is the right time for you. Virgo zodiac sign. Venus moves from 8th house to 9th house. This is a transit of Shukra from the house of lust to the house of dharma. This will give you a lot of relief, especially in case you are a bad marriage, in case you have influence of spouse's family, negative influence, in case you are at bad terms with your business partner, if you're losing money and if your money is stuck in the market. For all these areas, Venus will be giving you a much needed relief. This is the time when your fortune will change, your destiny will change, and you will find the right answer, especially if you are a Virgo moon sign, because Virgo moon sign was finding a lot of answer from past 1.5 months, and now you're going to get answers. Already you have started that process. So ask questions, be a seeker, and once you get that answer, the transformation begins from July when Mars enters the 8th house. Although Mars will enter on 27th of June, but the real transformation begins in July. And when that transformation begins, you will be in a way that you would want to change your destiny, you want to change your position. You would want to take the responsibility on yourself. Watch out for any unnecessary burden that you will take on your head. Your expression will be now more creative, more powerful. So who are speakers, teachers, preachers, astrologers, counselors, healers, working in religious and spiritual domain will see great improvement in their life and lifestyle. For others, it will be more about finding the right way and then walking the path. Start doing yoga, follow the holistic lifestyle, because this is the time when you can become more healthy, both emotionally and financially, and also on the physical front. A trip, a dharmic yatra, a religious travel, pilgrimage, all these are on the cards, and if you want, you can plan that. It's a very positive time because Jupiter will also aspect your ascendant free from Mars from 27 June. Just ensure that on one side, you want to follow one path, but the guidance is coming to follow some other path. You have to watch for that dichotomy of existence and find a middle path. Finding the middle path is going to be your duty in this transit. Libra Ascendant. Venus moves in your 8th house. This is the time to transform, and transform in a very comfortable way. Your Lagna Lord is Venus, your 8th Lord is Venus. This is when your life force balances with the negativity, and you will be able to remove and transmute the negative forces within you to positive. And for this you will have to practice Apan Mudra. If you are a healthy individual, free from disease, you can practice Apan Mudra 5 to 10 minutes a day. For others, you should try to secure your life through investments, safe ones, through insurances, by investing money for a long term. This is all about saving yourself for a rainy day. Venus gives you that support, that cushion that will buffer the impact of negativity, even a negative mind inside in your life. Utilize this to find a way that will protect you for a very long time. This will help you in business, marriage, career, even for students. If your money is stuck in market, this is the time when things will become slightly better. You will have to take care of your food and your relation with your spouse and spouse's family. And if you're unmarried, how people talk about you, you should be a bit careful about that. Try to avoid controversies. Try to be more friendly. And this transit actually can make you a bit selfish, and that is needed. So just keep it under check that should not cross a certain threshold. Doing something for yourself, a personal transformation, obviously you will have to focus on yourself, and that is not being selfish. Whatever the world has to say. Self-transformation is going to be the theme of this transit for Libra Ascendant and also Libra Moon sign. Make the best use of it, because the kind of transformation you will get now is actually sustainable. Scorpio Ascendant. Venus is your 7th Lord and it goes in the 7th house. This improves marriage, this improves love and relation. This makes you visit places which you feel happy, where you will feel happy and where you will feel loved and connected. So it gives you that optimistic and supportive environment in which you can flourish. Problem? Your own mind. Your own mind and your own body can become your enemy this time. On one side, Venus wants to support you. On the other hand, Mars and Rahu conjunction in the 6th house means your entire focus is fighting your enemy. This is a very good time for people who are involved in court cases and they want to win the case. The planets are supporting you. If you are following the law, then Saturn will also support you. This is the time when you cut down on the debts. Pay off your credit card, pay off your loans. At least you can plan. Any planning done towards this direction of life is actually going to be more productive, and the environment will always be supportive. Your ascendant, and if you are even a Scorpio moon sign, your moon is now aspected by 2 benefic planets, Venus and Jupiter. Yes, they are guiding on an opposite direction, but you get to know the both side of the coin, both spiritual as well as material. And when that happens, success, luxury, money, wealth, abundance is on the way, and you just embrace that abundance with your open arms. Chant Mahalakshmi mantra, Shri Suktam, bring Shri Yantra at home, visit Mahalakshmi temple, and try to see if you can help girls get educated in this time. Help somewhere, somebody, anywhere in the world. That will prove you worthy, that you are supposed to, you deserve what you are asking. But there is one catch here. All of this is actually an environment so that you can cut the prarabdha. So if you try to be more comfortable without fulfilling your responsibility, then it will work against you. So the first duty will be to understand your responsibility and start working on it. and then enjoy the life. Make the best use of it. Sagittarius Ascendant. Venus will move in your 6th house. And this means that this is the time when you are more comfortable with your role in life. You are more comfortable with the problems, and this reduces the enemies. Even your enemies now can become your friends, which means you are radiating something positive. You are radiating an energy that can make even your enemy as your friend. So this is the time where you spread positivity throughout the world. If you are a Sagittarian, try to spread the message of optimism, the message of love, and the message of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. This is also the time when you will be able to cut down on your loans. You will be able to safely steer your economy. You will be able to save your losing marriage. And also, if you are unhealthy, if you want to get rid of unhealthy lifestyle, this is the time. You can treat yourself with some good food, new clothes, wearing a good perfume, finding something luxurious. That's okay. But you need to watch out for unnecessary expenses, because Venus will directly watch the 12th house. Living a holistic lifestyle, going into an ashram, being more comfortable with your own body, doing yoga, all these things will make you so comfortable that then you will be able to think about the future in a very different direction. There can be change of role in your career. For people who are involved in business, will see great rise, their losses will recover, their business will expand, and beautification of their life will happen. For people who are studying, who are students or in the academics, will see that they will be able to memorize better, keep the information, retain the information, and therefore the chance of success increases. Even for people who don't have career, say housewives, they will also see that they are now getting recognized. They will get the love, their body will be more healthy, they will be able to be more active, and the laziness will go away. And maybe an idea of a career that you can run from home can come in your mind, and maybe that will lead you to the path of success. Try to be more humble, grounded, and chant mantras in this time, and fulfill your duty as a sevak, someone who is going to serve the society through the message of abundance and prosperity. You have a load on your head. This is a responsibility. Execute it. Capricorn Ascendant. For you, Venus will make your life more productive. It will bring things into equilibrium. This will give you right output of the efforts that you have been putting for so long. And that gives you peace of mind. People who are trying for child, couples who are worried about the future of their children, will see some positive things moving in that direction. Your ascendant lord is retrograde in the 2nd house. And Venus will also find Rahu and Mars in the 4th house from 27th of June. So this is the time when you can actually make the environment of your home peaceful in spite of all the chaos that is happening around 2nd and 4th house, which is family and home. If there is a property that was not giving you any output, it will start giving you output now. If you are running a business, this will give you more and more gains, more profits. This is a very positive time when you can actually transform your life, but you will have to get out of your comfort zone. You will have to find a way where you can You can improve by improvising, adapting to the current situation, and overcoming your fears. Fear will be your biggest enemy in this time. Fear will save you from doing negative tasks, but if it is more than necessary, it will just stop you from even doing the basic task. Saturn is already going to move towards your ascendant. A day before Venus moves out of Taurus, Saturn enters your ascendant. And for a brief few hours, Saturn-Venus will form a trine. This means you have to be more comfortable with the reality. There's no point fighting, rather be like a river who is accepting the flow of life but not stopping. Workarounds has to be implemented. One who is rigid will find this transit making them more and more soft. And if you don't want to become soft, this will be a resistance against planet and will take away the material success. It is a very positive transit. Fifth house is called house of positivity. It is the navel region. It is where the Amrit is. And when Venus goes there, the Amrit spreads throughout the horoscope. Let the positive happen. Give up that fighting stance and for once, try to bring a change, a much needed change in your life and lifestyle. It is a transit that will make you learn something different from what you already know. This is a transit where you should be a student and let the planets guide you to the path of light. Aquarius Ascendant. Venus will transit your fourth house, therefore bringing you more comfort in life. This increases the happiness. This increases the beauty of life. So try to do something that makes you more happy. Find your true happiness. Do something that you like. Follow your passion. And decorate your home. People who want to buy new property, new vehicles, this is the time. The tension in the house will reduce and you will be more and more positive. Just that don't block yourself, remembering the past. Figure out a way by which you can mitigate the negativity that happened in the past. So learn from the past. Find a new comfort zone. And even if you are in problem right now, try to be more comfortable with the situation you are in because the planets are in your favor. This Venus transit will help you redefine your career. It will open the Anahat chakra, so meditate. Being in the nature, trying to love equally, and trying to see the world from a very different angle will be the theme of this transit for Aquarius Ascendant and especially Aquarius Moon sign. It's a very positive transit. It will bring balance in your life. It will make you healthy. It will make you more and more creative. So listen to the inner voice. Does not matter what you do and who you are. Your inner voice will talk to you. So try to improve the sixth sense by meditation, pranayam, holistic guidance, holistic healing, pranic healing, energy therapies. Bring rose quartz crystal at your home and just take baby steps. And with every step, just be happy. If you're just happy, if you open your eyes, maybe you are too confined within your own mind not to see the reality. Just open your eyes. Venus is now in 4th house. You can say this is the time when the rainbow appears in spite of all the chaos that is going on. It is like an oasis in the desert. Make the best use of it. Pisces Ascendant. Venus moves in your 3rd house. 3rd house means your initiatives, your courage, your creativity. This makes you more comfortable with your own action and your own decisions. This makes you more creative. This makes you more innovative. Now, I will say for Pisces ascendant and also Pisces moon sign, this is a brilliant time because Jupiter is on your ascendant and Venus is in your third house. The only problem will be confusion. Your mind is saying something else and you want to do something else. So, what should you do? Mars and Rahu from 27 June will be in the 12th house. Therefore, you will also be worried about your losses. And the fear will be the one that will obstruct you from taking right decisions. So follow your mind, find the right path, and then involve your heart in that. It is like following the right path and then being very happy, very joyful about the path that you are trying to walk. If you don't do this, you will be confused. You won't realize which direction to take. And that can actually create losses if you don't be watchful. Mars in 12th house will desperately try to defend you. And that can damage relations. So you have to be soft-spoken. You have to be loving. You have to be more expressive. You have to speak. And you have to express and you have to show the love and your presence in your family, towards your loved ones, and you will have to do something. Take initiatives. Don't think about what you will get in return. This is the time when you can actually pursue new learning, a new type of career, helping your neighbor, going for short trips. If you have pain in arms and legs, this is the right time when you can take care of that. So build something creative, learn some craft, learn some musical instrument, learn a new language. Do something, but do something. Otherwise, you will procrastinate. And then you might feel bad about your own decisions that you have taken in life. If you are suffering from guilty of a past decision, this is the time to come in terms with that. Explain yourself what happened, why it happened. Even if it is a mistake, just say to yourself, fine, it's a mistake, it's a time to move on. So this is the transit where you let go. This is the transit where you follow the path of Jupiter and make it more creative by the energies of Shukra. Remember, your ascendant is the one where Venus becomes exalted. So this is the time when you have to get exalted. You have to find true happiness. You have to find smaller joy in life. And that joy is supposed to be created by you. This is like a reminder for Pisces ascendant and Pisces moon sign that you are your true happiness. Venus will aspect 9th house. This will improve people who are involved into careers that is associated with speaking, healing, preaching, teaching, who are in textile industry, fashion designing, media, journalism. And tourism sector will also see a good boost in this time. Even if you are in restaurants, some fine dining or fashion, you will see good boost in this time. Take decisions that is safe, yet it will change your life. It's the best time to find yourself.